imagine a car that doesn't try to impress you with big screens or flashy curves, but instead wins you over the moment the road ends. That's exactly the spirit of the 2027 Suzuki Jimny Sierra. At first glance, it still looks unmistakably like a Jimny, boxy, compact, and proudly old school. Suzuki hasn't messed with the formula too much, and honestly, that's the best decision they could have made. The upright stance, flat hood, round headlights, and simple straight lines give it that timeless mini G-Wagon vibe. But now with slightly sharper detailing, improved lighting elements, and tougher bumpers that make it look even more purposeful. Step closer, and you realize this is not just about looks. The Sierra version continues to be the wider, more muscular Jimny, with flared wheel arches and a broader track that gives it extra stability on and off the road. The ground clearance remains one of its biggest strengths, allowing it to crawl over rocks, deep ruts, and uneven terrain without breaking a sweat. Short overhangs at the front and rear mean excellent approach and departure angles, which is off-road torque, for this thing can climb and drop where most SUVs will scrape or panic. Open the door and the interior greets you with a very honest personality. It's not pretending to be luxury, and that's kind of the charm. Everything feels built to last. The dashboard design is simple and upright, with chunky buttons and controls that you can actually use with gloves on. For 2027, Suzuki has clearly refined things, with better materials in key touch points, improved seat comfort, and updated tech that finally brings the Jimny into the modern era without ruining its rugged soul. The infotainment screen is larger and more responsive, supporting smartphone connectivity, navigation, and off-road friendly displays like compass and vehicle info. Still, nothing feels overcomplicated, which is exactly what Jimny fans love. The seating position is high and commanding, giving you excellent visibility all around. In the front, there's enough space for daily driving comfort, while the rear seats remain compact, best suited for short trips or kids. But fold those rear seats down, and suddenly, the Jimny Sierra becomes a surprisingly practical little adventure vehicle, ready to carry camping gear, tools, or weekend luggage. It's the kind of car that encourages you to pack light and go exploring. Under the hood, the 2027 Jimny Sierra continues to focus on reliability and simplicity rather than raw power. The naturally aspirated petrol engine may not sound exciting on paper, but it's tuned for strong low-end torque, which is exactly what you need off-road. Power delivery is smooth and predictable, making it easy to control on slippery surfaces or steep climbs. Whether you choose the manual gearbox for full control or the automatic for relaxed driving, the Jimny always feels mechanical in a good way, like it's directly connected to you and the terrain. One of the Jimny Sierra's biggest selling points remains its proper ladder frame chassis. This is something you rarely see anymore in small SUVs. Combined with rigid axles and Suzuki's All-Grip Pro 4-wheel drive system, the Jimny becomes a serious off-road tool. You get a proper low-range transfer case, meaning when the going gets really tough, you can slow everything down and let the car crawl through mud, sand, rocks, or snow with confidence. For beginners, it feels forgiving and confidence-boosting. For experienced off-roaders, it feels like a blank canvas ready for modifications. On the road, the Jimny Sierra is honest about what it is. It's not designed to be a highway cruiser or a corner-carving SUV. The ride is firm, and you can feel the road more than in big crossovers. But for 2027, Suzuki has made subtle improvements to stability and noise insulation. It feels more planted at higher speeds than older models, while still retaining that upright, go-anywhere character. Steering is light and easy, making city driving surprisingly stress-free, especially given the Jimny's compact size and tight turning circle. Fuel efficiency is decent for a proper 4x4, and the lightweight construction really helps here. It's not trying to compete with hybrids or EVs, but for what it offers, it's practical enough for daily use without constantly hurting your wallet. Maintenance and reliability are also classic Suzuki strengths, which is why the Jimny has such a loyal global fan base. Safety has also seen a meaningful update in the 2027 model. Modern driver assistance features like collision warning, emergency braking, lane support, and improved airbags make the Jimny Sierra feel more reassuring for everyday driving, without turning it into a tech-heavy machine that distracts from the driving experience. What truly makes the 2027 Suzuki Jimny Sierra special is that it stays true to its identity in a world where most SUVs are becoming softer and more generic. This is a car for people who value character over trends, function over flash, and real capability over marketing numbers. It's for someone who wants a vehicle that can handle daily city life during the week and disappear into the mountains, desert, or countryside on the weekend. In the end, the Jimny Sierra isn't about speed, luxury, or status. It's about freedom, simplicity, and confidence. It reminds you that driving doesn't always have to be complicated or digital. Sometimes all you need is a small, tough, honest 4x4 that's always ready to go wherever curiosity takes you.